If you let a person talk long enough, you hear their true intentions. Listen twice, speak once. Tupac. That was something I think about a lot when I go and listen to people talk.
Oh yeah.
I
Absolutely.
actually take that and I actually do that. And it just that when he put it out there, it's like this is exactly what I do. That's why I'm more of a listener than I am a talker.
Mm-hmm.
When you listen to people, you listen.
Mm-hmm.
You listen twice. Sometimes I ask the same question twice just to make sure I understand it.
Mm-hmm. And that's when people like to interpret that you're dumb.
Oh yes, yeah, but
That's how people do that.
that's not my intention. My intention is to grasp an understanding of your foolish ways sometimes,
Oh
or
yeah.
your successful ways.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you look at these NBA players; a lot of them double talk too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're understanding their real intentions when they are talking. You just
Mm-hmm.
have to listen to them.
Let's have to listen.
They'll give out hints and clues.
Mm-hmm.
They'll give out hints and clues.
Yeah.
NFL
Even if it's not
players.
their intentions.
Yeah.
Even if it's not in their intentions,
Yeah.
they'll still do it anyway.
Oh yeah, they'll do it regardless of the fact. It's just that, you know, when the only people that I notice that don't really do that is, well, let me take that back. The media does it a lot,
Mm-hmm.
but police forces they really don't say a whole lot because they know how to beat around that. But
Right.
there are some smart people out there that can read it
Mm-hmm.
because you just have to really
Listen.
listen. That's the key.
Listen.
Listen,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what I do. Listen.
Listen.
You just listen. You
Yeah,
don't even
because
have to talk because a lot of people, you know, when they are foolish, they like to cut you off,
hmm
and they don't let you get in what you have to say sometimes.
Oh yeah.
So when they do that, they don't listen.
I
They
always say,
wish to be heard.
you know what? And you say that. I always put this saying into perspective. I started using it a lot more often. If a man, if you respect a man that can't respect you, then that right there tells you that they're foolish.
Oh yeah. I mean, you look into the Bible, Daryl, and even the Bible says it.
hmm
You know, a foolish man always talks, but a wise man listens.
hmm
A wise man listens.
Yeah. And that tells you right there that they don't respect you. But if you are respecting that man, and that man is not respecting you,
Or that woman.
or that woman's not respecting you, either way it goes, if somebody's not respecting you, but you're respecting them,
Big issue.
big issue. That is foolish thinking.
And
That's
talking.
and talking.
'Cause I'm
And
like,
talking.
I always say that I like to show action in what I do.
Right.
Per se, look at the podcast when I used to put in long workless hours of trying to figure out what was wrong with the profile picture. It took me forever to figure it out. But those long nights, it showed in
It's
action.
all in your face, yeah.
It showed that I stayed up. It wasn't me talking. It showed.
It shows by action.
And everybody else looked at it and saw it, and that's when they were talking. I was listening, and they told me, "If you look tired, yeah, I had a rough night. I just couldn't sleep." Wrong. It wasn't that I couldn't sleep. It was that I was working.
Yep.
I was working.
hmm
You know, and because 90% of the time I usually don't let other things bother me because I can always sleep. Some odd reason I can always just sleep because when you're sleeping you just forget about everything that just surrounds you. You just forget everything.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
you're sleeping peacefully, but then sometimes you have that one recurring dream that just brings you right back into reality, and then you wake up, and then
And then
can't
you
go
got to
back
deal with the
sleep.
reality.
You have to deal with the reality. You know, you don't get up fresh like if it is a new day. It's just like that previous day just dragged
hmm
into the next day, and it's just like it never really actually ended. You never really actually sat there and went to sleep and just had darkness. You just needed to just clear your mind point, and it just don't happen.
It don't happen
90% of the time.
And
sometimes it does.
And at one point you'll know when you've had your piece.
Oh yeah.
You'll know.
Oh yeah.
You'll know because that feeling that you have already had the previous night and then drug to another day, and you're still feeling that. You'll know when you're actually, rather if you're just sitting there, or rather if you're just working or doing the podcast, or rather if we're doing anything, especially when you turn in for the night. That's when you will start to feel the peace. You'll start to feel the peace sooner or later.
Right.
It's just a matter of just actually washing your hands from the whole ordeal.
So when you deal with things, do it by action.
You do it by action.
Do it by action. Don't even talk. I had to learn that, and I think that is the most simplest way of putting things.
Yep.
Because talking do not get you nowhere, because one, you don't know what that other person in their mind is either thinking or going through to even be listening to you. So what do? You stop talking. You take action.
Yep, they'll be foolish. They still gonna be foolish regardless if you even put it to action.
Yeah, that's true. They'll put it. Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, they'll do it anyway, regardless of what you try to do, or rather if what you're trying to say. Sometimes it just don't matter.
Look at this whole ordeal with the shootings and stuff like that. That's more of an example of talking and not listening.
Yeah. Now, what was the sniper's motive? What was the whole deal?
Not
for him to shoot 7 officers, 5 of them are dead now, and 2 are wounded.
Now, I tried to keep myself away from this. Yeah, they just put out there, said that the suspect's now dead. Wanted to kill white people, especially white officers.
Oh no, cut it out. He wanted to kill white people.
Okay, so
that was his motive right there.
Okay, so how did he admit that before they shot him?
That's what I'm going to look into.
Well, if that was the case, I mean, is the sniper a white guy too?
It could be, I'm not sure. But from what I see here, at 8 a.m., this is what police have said. Police said the 4th suspect who was in a standoff with police was killed by police. They said the suspect wanted to kill white people, especially white officers.
He must have had a hard life.
Either that or he was black. He got sick of seeing all these black people getting killed.
True.
It's one of the two.
True.
See, Dallas Police Chief David Brown says the suspect was upset about Black Lives Matter. Bam. Just my theory, just proved right there. Recent police shootings of recent white police officers killing black people.
You can't justify that.
You can't justify that. You cannot do that. You cannot do
that. I mean, to me, all lives matter. You cannot justify by going out here killing white people all because of that. Now you're just starting up a whole war again based on what these police officers are doing. Yeah, the system is corrupted. We see this. We know that.
Absolutely.
But there comes a point in time where they're going to have to end up paying for it. You know what I'm saying? Rather if it's in this lifetime or rather if it's in the next, like they will pay for what they done. That the guy that was standing in front of the guy that they will have to pay for the consequences. So, some things you just have to let go.
Absolutely.
Some things you just have to let go and just let God take care of it all.
Yep.
And in this particular situation,
I mean, it was just like
it's hurtful, but I have to, look at it and just say, let's just, pray and just keep on moving. Because I can't let it affect me as a human being.
Absolutely.
I'm still going to be who I am.
And that's just
all of them.
And that's what, Martin Luther King, he always wanted, blacks and whites to be, created equal, treated equally.
Yeah.
And with all this going on, man, it's just callous, man. It's just downright wrong.
Yes, it's cruel. try to, like I said, I always try not to.
I
pick
try to
on
stay out of
individuals.
that. Yeah, I agree. I try to stay out
I
of
mean,
that.
it matters with with the fact that people's lives have been taken, but it don't make it no better that they're trying to justify it. So now,
You're not really justifying anything.
yeah, because now look what's going to happen. Now you're going to have maybe a white person that's going to shoot at a black thing,
You know.
or just randomly shoot black people.
So this suspect, the person, the sniper, had to have been a black man. Had to be.
If it was a white man, that would be very interesting.
That would be very interesting to
But-
see, but I think this was a black man that
Because
really
if it was a white man that did it, then it's not. It's justification also, but it's so much of. How can I put it? It's more of that he probably really is tired of what's going on and what's going on.
and you're not really. And here's the problem: you're not really getting anywhere with it.
No, you're not. Cause
You're not getting. You're making things worse. You're
Because
adding
now
fuel
you
to the
make-
fire.
Yeah, because now you're probably going to make those white people that are really upset about their, the other white police officers getting killed.
Yeah.
And it might just turn a whole another thing of events now.
But see, and when these killings goes on, they don't think about the outside world. They don't think about their families. They don't think about, any of that. The main important thing is
Selfish greed.
family. Exactly.
Selfish greed.
Selfish greed.
Yeah, it's sad.
And
It's
you-
sad. Yeah.
How do you go on living like that?
I don't know.
I mean, that's just a.
That's just me.
Mhm.
I just take one step at a time and just keep trucking. That's all I can do. So always, point is just listen. I always listen.
Mhm.
When I speak of listening, I listen when I read.
You listen.
Yeah, listen
When you
I
read.
I listen when I read. I'm looking at these updates of free agencies
Mhm.
that came about. Here were the following official free agencies that has been made deals. Of course, we hear about the Harrison Barnes.
Mhm.
He went to the Mavericks.
Mhm.
Rajon Rondo, of course, he went to the Bulls.
Mhm.
Jeremy Lin went to Brooklyn Nets.
Mhm.
Nicholas Batum, Mr. Hibbert, and Ramon Sessions went to the Hornets. Evan Fournier, DJ Augustine, Bismack, what's his last name? Biyombo, thank you. Biyombo and Jeff Green, the Magic. Evan Turner, the Trailblazers. Kent Bazemore, the Hawks. Jan Mahimi, Andrew Nicholson, and Jason Smith, the Wizards. 4:30 yesterday, Kevin Durant was officially made a Golden State Warrior. Signed the 2-year, $54.3 million contract.
It's going to be weird for him. You should speak of Kevin Durant because he said he never been in Oakland before. He don't know anybody in Oakland.
Yeah, he don't know this. It's gonna be a turn of events for him coming from Oklahoma City to go down to Golden State. It's gonna be a very
And it's going to be, and when he say that he don't know nobody, he don't know what he means by that. Now, before anybody gets confused, what he means is that he don't know anybody personally.
right.
Like if it was a family member or
Right.
friends or something like that.
He don't-
Fans know him.
But he
Fans
don't-
know, but he don't know nobody.
personally.
Right.
So now he has to make a whole new
Base.
personal level base for people to talk to, and that's gonna be very interesting to do.
Mhm.
So right now his best bet is just to stay around teammates for right now.
Yep, just stay around teammates right now. That's the closest one you know.
Yep. And then at 9:42, the Golden State Warriors had to make room for their for their cap space to sign Durant. So in order for them to do that, they had to relinquish their rights to free agent center Festus Ezeli to make room for him.
Yeah.
So the Trailblazers signed him
Signed him.
to a 2-year, $15.2 million deal on Thursday night.
I know you was talking about Festus Ezeli, and his contributions with the Warriors. So, do you think that's a bust or hurt?
Oh, it's a hurt.
It's a hurt.
It's a hurt. I think Golden State going small. Andrew Bogut's gone.
Not that tall, lanky, 8'9" Kevin Durant. How are you
going,
gonna go small?
That's still small because Kevin Durant's quick. He's not the the slowest person on the planet. He's quick, and he's a forward. They're going small.
Well,
They got rid of Bogut. Festus Ezeli is gone. They're going small.
I call it quick, running fast. Kevin Durant is not no small dude.
To me, he is. He's small.
He ain't no small dude.
He look like he bones to me.
He is bones. He's tall.
He bones to me. Can move quicker than you can expect.
Mm.
Wait a minute. When you the one that told me about sports science and how he was his ability to shoot the ball quickly? He's a fast moving player.
Oh, Steph Curry got him beat.
Of course, Steph Curry gonna have him beat. The only reason why he got him beat because he's shorter. So his ability to shoot is quicker.
No, Darren. Not by much.
What? A tenth of a second?
Maybe 20.
Stop it.
It's not. Kevin Durant's not that far from Steph Curry. He's not far at all.
Okay, but you still. That's just.
I'm just
quick.
That's what I'm saying. Run fast and quick. Look, he's a tall dude, man.
He's tall, but still, what? 6'9", 6'10"?
Maybe. I think he might be 6'9", 6'11". One of the
6'9"
somewhere
or
around
6'10".
there.
Okay, I'm gonna say 6'10". But still, they going small. You got rid of a 7-foot center, and then you get rid of Festus Ezeli. I think Festus Ezeli is 6'11", maybe something like that.
Probably.
You get rid of him. I think it was a hurt. But of course, it was a hurt more to their financial situation than
yeah.
their play.
Yeah, you're right.
Of course.
It was a hurt.
These things happen. It's a business. They wanted to, get Festus Ezeli, out of there to get Durant signed on with Golden State. I'm sorry, Golden State.
Yeah, they might be trading Russell Westbrook too, so don't be surprised they do that. Yeah, they might be trading him. Because they're ready to rebuild.
Of course, since they got Kevin Durant.
Durant left. He just changed the whole momentum for Oklahoma City.
Yeah. Because now you do have to go back and you have to rebuild. And so then the Brooklyn Nets signed the Portland Trailblazers restricted free agent Alec Crabbe to a 4-year, $75 million offer sheet. Man, the Trailblazers got money.
Yeah, they do. That's why when stars become free agents, that's why some say when you're looking for a team, always look for a team with huge cap space. When you look for teams with huge cap space, you get more money. You get more money. Just don't be an idiot and screw it all up.
Exactly. They were the updates.
Well,
free agencies. So it's just like I look at these NBA players making all this money, and it's just like, wow, I am amazed.
And that's why NFL players are really they're really just like, why are they making all this money in this NFL? We're not making anything.
I mean, they're the one that got more wear and tear on their bodies than anything.
Absolutely. Well, in the case you're right, but it seemed like to me it's an even share because in football you have an offense and a defense, but they swap out. That still give defenses chances to rest. But in NBA, you have offense and defense.
Right, but see, the only thing you're doing is just running.
Yeah, that's the only difference.
But see, you tackling, football, you're tackling, you trying to block, you're trying to, get open, you take a lot of hits. A body can't do that for a long period of time. So yeah, of course they're going to need that rest. So that's why it makes it hard for them to, be able to have more than 16 games in the NFL season.
Right. And that being an NBA player takes more, effect versus football because of the constant running. Constant.
Yeah.
Running.
NBA is just constant running.
It's just
They
constant.
got some contact.
Even soccer.
Now soccer's just dead out running. I be wanting to learn. I'm sitting
Do
there.
you know?
I am studying
Yeah.
how
Absolutely.
these soccer players be exercising. They have to have good
Fatigue.
stamina and fatigue to be able to play soccer. I've been watching some of these guys that play soccer when I be going out for my morning jog. I be watching what they be doing. Some of them, they'll sprint, stop, sprint, stop. I'll say for about maybe a half mile. Sprint, stop, sprint, stop. But then some of them will go and they'll run and they'll just continuously run. I don't know if it's for a mile, I don't know. But they'll run and just keep running, keep running. When they're done running, jump on a bike and ride it. Like y'all some soldiers. I'm sitting out here for an hour and these cats out here doing running and bicycling.
Wow.
Cause I've been trying to get a study on how they be.
That's what I be trying to figure out.
Cause those ones that be playing soccer and they come out there and play basketball, they be about killing us.
Yeah, they killed us. Yeah, they killed us that day when we went out there and hooped.
Yeah, they
Back a
killed
while
us.
ago. They killed us.
They killed us.
Shoot, it got so bad that we had to play their game.
We had to play their game. We had to leave a man in the backcourt at all times.
Yeah, because all they did was rebound, threw the ball out.
They fast breaked on us.
Yeah, they fast breaked on us. So we had to force them to run the ball up court.
And that probably kind of made it worse.
Yeah, they made it worse for them because they got out of rhythm.
They got out of rhythm.
But
they quick.
Yeah, they're quick.
And that kind of hurted them too.
Yeah. And see, by me, I'm more of I'm the run fast tempo type of guard. So I'll be running, and it be about killing them too.
Yeah,
It be about killing them too.
What kills them?
On defense, anyway.
Because they had to stop and then run again.
Stop and run, stop and run, stop and run. Sometimes you have to mix it up with them because you don't want to completely just keep them into the rhythm that you want to run them into before. So that's why sometimes I'll run up court. Sometimes I'll run a fast break. Sometimes I'll walk it down court.
I'm going to tell you when I was playing the game yesterday, when me and you was on there playing the game. I bet to tell you.
What did you do?
No, I didn't do nothing. It's just I hate to laugh, but it was hilarious. I played the game yesterday. Of course, I'm playing with the Utah Jazz for my center. DTST got the basketball. He running it down.
Oh God! This is not. This is telling you right here that this is just not a good sign. If you just steady laughing, this is not a good sign.
Because it was hilarious and I couldn't do it.
Oh my God!
I couldn't do nothing but laugh. Everybody reacted, but I'm laughing. Man, we were playing against the Pelicans. It's the first game of my, second year with the center.
Did you still have to do the living the dream stuff?
You could skip it.
Like skip it, like just different portions of it?
You could skip all of it. It's just that.
Did you skip it?
Shoot, yeah. Otherwise, I'll still be watching it.
You could watch the edited version of it.
Yeah. They show it, but you can skip it and move on to the next thing.
No, I mean literally like the edited version without the mockery.
Yeah.
I was up there watching it yesterday.
Mm-hmm. I watched it quite a few times. But I try not to look at that because, like I said,
that is too emotional.
It makes me think of Crooklyn. I told James that a while ago.
Yeah.
Makes me think of
Crooklyn.
Yeah. But DTST got the ball. He's running up court now. He's just a backup point guard. To me, I think he's a pretty decent basketball player, but he's not, all that phenomenal. Wait, is he a backup point guard? No,
I thought he was a starter.
No, he is a starter. You're right. It was Sheldon Mack that was a backup for him. Okay. Start. Okay. My bad. Get the ball up court. I'd say it was the start of the second quarter. No, it was midway through the second quarter. So he gets the ball, he runs it up court, playing against the Pelicans. Norris Cole was out there backing up Drew Holiday, so he was in there for him. Durham, all this man did was got the ball, ran it up court, did 2 dribble moves to where he crossed him, hurt him so bad he bruised his hip and was out for 1 or 2 weeks.
How did he do that?
Girl, he just did 2 dribble moves. He just fell over and bruised his hip. He bruised his hip. And he's out for 1 to 2 weeks. He can't even come. He's not even day to day.
Is that Norris Cole that's hurt?
It's Norris Cole. Norris Cole, girl. They got me the basketball. They paid the consequence because I was over there laughing so hard. I got a 3 in the key. I got a 3 in the key for that.
Dang.
Because I was laughing so because if you look, when I'm looking on the screen now, I just so happen to just see something flying to my left. I had no idea what it was. It was Norris Cole getting injured. I mean, that man, he got crossed. That was funny, but it didn't dawn on me until I seen 4 Pelicans players coming up court with no fifth play. And it was him because he was back there trying to struggle to get up and run. But I was laughing at the fact that this dude got crossed. But when I seen he got injured, I'm like, that don't make it no better. I don't think Dr. Exum had absolutely no remorse for that.
If it's a video game, I wouldn't have no remorse either.
I mean, even when they do it in real life, did you not see when Stephen Curry put Chris Paul's feet through the blender?
I sure
Come
did.
on now.
Yes, I see.
Man,
that.
he had no remorse for that.
He had none. He had none.
He had no remorse for that.
He had no remorse for that. He didn't say, "Whoop, my bad, man. I didn't mean to do that." No hard feelings. It's just part of the game.
Part of the game.
He didn't even
dude did and looked at him crazy behind.
And you know what the bad part about that was?
Mm-hmm.
He took him to the baseline. The baseline.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. He did that to the baseline.
Yeah, no kidding.
Hey, if these type of players don't have remorse, that's entertainment.
You ain't lying.
That's entertainment.
Shoot, I couldn't help but to laugh on that one. But I seen that he got injured because I seen the injury report 1 to 2 weeks, bruised hip. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. He put you through the blender. He put your whole leg through the blender.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Man.
That's bad.
Golly.
That is bad. Man, that's just ridiculous.
But I'm progressing with the center. I almost got my F.
Yeah, I seen that your rating was an 82. You really made some good progress.
The off season helped me with that one.
How did the offseason help you with that?
I had more VC, so I was able to upgrade. So I almost maxed out. I got 1 more level to max out my athleticism, and then I need to work on defense and rebounding. Also,
so you ready to max out your athleticism as a center?
That's why I'm able to move
Dangerous.
just a little bit faster. But what I need to do is get my defense up. Once I get my defense up, my speed will work more better to max my athleticism.
Boy, that's gonna be dangerous when we go to the park.
Yeah, so that's why I'm still trying to work on him. And I'm gonna work on some more today too.
And by the way, when we speaking of 2K, I just got a quick message. Colin Lott, I know you listen to our shows, so I want you to hear this one. You ain't slick.
That's supposed to be.
He ain't slick. Let me tell you what this man did. As soon as we all got off the chat, I got off the chat, you got off the chat, he got off the chat, we all got off, I appeared offline.
He came back on, didn't he?
He came right back on and went right to the park. He ain't slick.
Nothing wrong with that,
and it ain't. No. I'm not saying nothing. I saw you, man. You ain't slick. You ain't slick. I saw you.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, see, I went straight to bed. I died.
I didn't at that moment yet. I just happened to see it because I still had the menu up,
Mm.
and I seen him. He got back on. I'm like,
How long you stay on?
I don't know. I went to bed.
Ah.
That I don't know.
I mean, I don't blame them because
I don't
if
either.
you still want to play, I mean,
If you
by
still
all
want to play,
means,
you still
you
got
don't have to
the.
wait on us.
Yeah, you ain't got to wait on us. Shoot, you
Go
go
on
out
there
there and
and do
play
it.
game 21, or if you can squad up with somebody else,
By
sure,
all
by all
means.
means. If you need to improve yourself, by all means. I was just messing with him, just like he ain't slick.
You ain't slick.
He ain't slick. He ain't slick at all. I seen that. So that just happened, and I heard it because I know the Shaw had came on.
Mm.
The Shaw had came on. James had already got off.
Mm.
And then after the Shaw had gotten on, no, James was still on because he was playing Grand Theft Auto.
They're probably playing with Zach if you want.
It looked like he was playing with Zach. I'm not sure. But when I seen the Shaw came on, I was like, okay. Then I seen another appearance that another friend of mine came on. It was Colin. I'm like, oh, okay. I'll see what he's doing here in a minute. I thought he probably would have been looking at a movie or watching something or something of the sort. So after I did my thing and went back in there, I was like, let me see what this man doing. See 2K16 in my park.
Uh-huh.
Like, you ain't slick.
You ain't slick.
I see you.
Yes.
I see you. He ain't slick. I got you, buddy boy. Oh my goodness, yep. Yep, so that was my little message. You ain't slick, dude. I seen you. I seen you.
Of course not. Yeah.
Fine.
You better get up on up out of here.
Get up on out of here so I can clear my headache.
Yeah. Oh, you got a headache?
Yeah, just on the left side of my head.
That sounds very familiar to what a lot of people have. What have you been doing?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? What have you been doing?
I haven't been doing anything. I mean, if you're talking about like in the physical matter,
No.
I mean, nothing. I don't know.
Anything.
Well, I mean, I sleep, I get up. On the off days, I sleep, get up. And that's it. But I don't, not nothing that,
How often do this?
Oh, this is pretty often. It'll go like one side, and then sometimes other days, other side of her here hurt, and then both sides are hurt, and whole forehead hurt, and all that. I could just solve it with a simple painkiller, and it's gone.
Until it comes back again.
Yeah, until it comes back again. But sometimes it'll come back months and months later. This is the first time I've actually experienced this side hurting and both sides hurting in a good while. So, I'm just saying. That's all.
Yeah, you better go ahead and clear that headache then.
Yeah, I know.
Get out of here.
Get up on out of here.
My homework done and
I gotta get stuff done myself there. I got discussions to do too.
A lot of stuff to do. So.
I gotta sweeten up my PowerPoint. Try to see if I want to put some photos on there now.
Yeah. In the meantime,
ciao.